Hi, it's Aunt Hillary, and I'm going to read you some classic stories, starting with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Once a lovely little girl named Snow White was born to a joyful king and queen. Happiness would have reigned forever in the castle, but the queen soon died, and the king married a beautiful but heartless woman. The new queen was really a witch who owned a mirror that would always speak the truth. Day after day she asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" For years the mirror answered, "From the mountains to the sea, there is none as fair as thee." And the beautiful queen smiled. Then one day the mirror replied, "You are very fair, it's true, but Snow White is lovelier than you." The queen was enraged, and immediately she called a servant and commanded him to take the girl into the woods and kill her. But the servant took pity on Snow White, and he left her in the forest instead. Snow White wandered through the forest for a long time. Finally, she came to a little house with 7 little beds and 7 places at the table. Then the owners came home, and they were 7 kindly dwarfs. Snow White stayed with the dwarfs and was very happy in the forest. But the wicked queen soon learned from her magic mirror that Snow White was not dead. Disguised as an old woman, the queen went to the house of the 7 dwarfs and tricked Snow White into eating a poisoned apple. Snow White fell to the ground, and later the dwarfs saw what had happened. Weeping, they made a glass coffin for the beautiful Snow White and set it in the woods where they could often visit. One day, a handsome prince rode through the forest and saw the glass coffin. He fell in love with Snow White at first sight, and the dwarfs agreed to let him take Snow White to the castle. When the prince moved Snow White's coffin, a piece of the poisoned apple fell from Snow White's throat, and she came to life once again. The overjoyed prince took Snow White home and made her his bride. The wicked queen died of anger when she found out, and the 7 dwarfs rejoiced that Snow White was alive once again. Bye! I love you and I miss you.